ColoRADo. You know it's all right here.
The way we tell stories has changed a lot.
There's something in the air that says great times are coming your way.
There's a celebration.
But it's the things that stay the same. The community, the beauty. That's what we've always celebrated about this state. Join us as we bring you the stories from this year that are totally ColoRADo. You mean ColoRADo.
This is way easier as a kid. Yeah, I don't think 43-year-olds are supposed to be doing this. My shins hurt. The only state with rad in the middle is rad all over. I'm Ann Herbst.
And I'm Katie Eastman. And while some of these rad activities aren't as common anymore, appreciation for the outdoors is only growing.
In our first story, Austin Knox takes us to Guanella Pass.
Good news today is we had the most awesome day. We hiked 3 Mile Creek and it was absolutely stunning. Biscuit did incredible.
She loves the water.
She loves the water. Yep.
And we started in straight sunshine.
Yep. The foliage is in its prime. Temperatures were incredible. We went 3 miles in and it was just stunning. The stream follows the trail the entire way. It was just beautiful. We crossed several bridges and it was so beautiful and just the perfect fall day. So we love it in the fall. Absolutely love it. Summer's stupendous. Fall is amazing. We heard Tuesday it might be snowing in Conifer and other places, so we thought it'd be a great time to get up here, and it was. And if people can get up the next couple of days, it should really be incredible.
Around the time when roller rinks were taking off, the Chicano movement was gaining traction.
Victoria De Leon and Brian Wenlin take us to a stage where Coloradans tell their own story.
Theater can be a place to escape from reality.
All right, let's get working.
Yolanda Ortega usually takes center stage,
I'm gonna be in the back row.
just not always when there's a new dance to learn.
There goes the hairdo.
Actors and actresses often step into the shoes of others to play pretend. The performers at Su Teatro choose to not do that.
Vivimos en el barrio de West Denver.
They love bringing real stories of real Latino and Chicano Coloradans to the stage.
Trabajamos, lloramos y cantamos.
A lot of our issues centered around Latinos not having access to education, Chicanos who needed to get work, Chicanos in the arts even, and people that were just struggling to exist. And so we told those stories, but we also listened to those stories from our community.
You have to do it.
Yolanda steps into many shoes as an actress, but it never takes long to connect with the characters she plays.
It is about sharing our Latino, our Chicano experience, and that's so amazing to me that I'm part of that. I can do that, and I make a difference. And I don't know, I just think that's such a blessing.
For some, each play is a chance to learn about different realities.
As a Latina, as a Chicana especially, we struggled.
For others, characters will hit close to home.
That's what just pumps us up, I think, so much.
And for Yolanda, every performance is a reminder of just how meaningful art can be.
That I was able to characterize somebody that meant something to them or that hit them in a certain way. It wasn't just a cookie cutter kind of stereotype of role of portraying the tia or an abuela or whatever, that I was given a gift to actually touch their hearts and to do that. And it makes me feel blessed. It makes me feel blessed. Yeah, I'm very proud.
From the top. Aquí vivimos en el barrio de West Denver.
She's proud to tell powerful stories without having to play pretend.
Trabajamos, lloramos y cantamos porque somos todo lo que tenemos.
Hey, Katie, I'm almost at 10 laps. Just 5,490 to go. Then you'll have skated the equivalent of the ColoRADo Trail. But the real thing is much more grueling, as Brian Wendland and I found out this summer.
I'm still going.
I've never ran 57 miles once.
But we're doing it today.
So we're doing it today, and then
We're doing it the
I
next
think
day.
I'm most nervous for waking up tomorrow and doing another 50 miles, and then another 50.
On the path to find fun,
I'm nervous, but excited.
not everyone goes in the same direction.
Oh God, Charles. Yeah, we go up to nearly 13 twice.
Kyle King and Charles Remillard, a Marine and a middle school teacher, they choose to define a good time differently.
I think type 2 fun is like, it's not necessarily fun while you're doing it, but it is after. Are you kidding me? I wasn't recording the entire time.
That type 2 fun starts at 5:30 in the morning in style.
Crop tops, you know, increased vitamin D from the sun, better airflow.
After 3 years in Colorado, Kyle will attempt to run the 485 miles of the ColoRADo Trail in 10 days. From Denver to Durango, they will climb many mountains with nearly 90,000 feet of elevation gain. People hike the trail in 4 to 6 weeks, but the Marines are transferring Kyle to Virginia.
I move out of Colorado this month, so this is my going away trip.
And Charles?
Yeah, I send you guys a message that says, we're running a little late. You guys are like, good, so are we.
The 7th grade teacher didn't want to miss out on an adventure.
Got about 80 ounces of water, and then probably like 2,000 calories in here.
Bye, Katie.
See ya.
See you in Durango.
I think she's coming to the campsite tonight.
Yeah, but it sounds cooler if we say Durango.
Beautiful town of Bailey, Colorado, huh?
Luckily, Charles and Kyle have help.
The great thing is we're in a car, and they're on their feet.
Kyle's brother and his best friend will never be far away with food, camping gear, and moral support.
If there's a vision board for like his life, it's embracing the suck. So I think that's what drives him to do something like this.
All right, we got to take a U-ey, a left turn here.
A U-ey?
Yeah, I think we just missed the turn.
Off to a good start. I can't believe we did that. 27.5 miles deep.
Yeah, now they're coming through.
This crop tops are fire.
Man, I'm happy to see all of you. Charles, I'll tell you, I was not having fun there already.
Kyle's spirits were getting a bit low, I think.
The next 29 miles require all the calories they can get, even questionable ones.
Oh wait, these are the sausages. Oh, they smell awful.
They smell terrible.
Oh my gosh, gross, and they even look horrible.
Oh, they're all slimy.
Why did we choose these? This was a terrible idea. All right, let's go.
Spirits are high,
That crop top.
but Charles and Kyle are about to climb more than 3,000 feet.
Kyle, are you okay?
Yeah, the ground just looked really comfy all of a sudden.
Yeah, you look good down there.
I'm running out of steam.
It's okay.
9 hours and 11 minutes in. There's 57.35 there. No, I don't think this was a good idea. Not giving up or anything, but bit off a little more than I was ready to chew, I think.
You got the meat tomorrow? Thanks.
At the end of the day, chewing is about all they have energy for.
It's very hot. It's very hot. We're moving forward. We got a big day today.
Kyle, what happened to your shoe?
Come here, I'll show you.
On day 6, about halfway through the ColoRADo Trail, Type 2 fun is on full display.
Oh, it's in there. Damn it. Oh my God.
Kyle had to run 4 miles in that shoe.
Mud's thick here.
Memories of laughter fade on day 7.
These are pretty ugly.
And the reality that they might not make it to Durango sets in.
I got the chills super bad as soon as we finished running, and like, I was so sore I was walking around like a baby giraffe.
A fever stopped Kyle from running on day 4.
Oh boy.
Locked up legs forced Charles to take off most of day 6.
Sometimes when you run 50 miles a day, 5 days in a row, your body doesn't like it very much.
I will say I'm happy, this is gonna sound funny, it's only a 44-mile day.
Cheating. Once they get into the parking lot here and they get their shoes off and kind of relax a minute, then we get to just enjoy the moment and talk about it for the rest of our lives.
And I hope that I can just roll down this last 20 miles of the last segment, and we'll be done.
The adventure is almost a memory.
See.
Almost.
Less than 5 miles to go, and this rock wants to give a big you to Charles. Let's see the damage.
Well, Kyle, I've consistently opened up these wounds for the past 4 months training for this, so it was only appropriate that in the last 5 miles of the ColoRADo Trail, that I open them again. Woohoo! Can I make it without tripping?
Cody, thanks for all your help.
Proud of you.
God. Thanks, Cody.
Charles, my man, getting it done.
Yep, we got something done.
Together, we completed all of the ColoRADO Trail.
It's finally time for Type 1 fun.
I feel like I'm gonna be on the floor after a few more sips.
Time to think back to the beauty.
Nice work. I mean, I am 100% happy that I did this. My mom is absolutely terrified.
Recall the moments of uncertainty.
We got a little bit of weather up there.
If the lightning storm came closer, I was gonna have us lay in separate places. So if one of us so we didn't both get struck by the same lightning, and we could run over and do CPR on each other.
And they can't help but reminisce on the crop top compliments.
And they say, man, what about that guy's sexy outfit?
Their kind of fun wasn't always easy to see on the journey. But no mistaking it, now that they're done.
Super fun memories, not fun in the moment.
Way to go, Ann! Woohoo!
And done.
We'll be right back.
Go for that narwhal in the corner.
There's gotta be a trick to this.
Dude, I'm pretty sure it's rigged. If anyone knows about tricks, it's Dexter. And Steve Steger and I got to meet this very good boy.
In a state made for a camera roll,
It's so super beautiful. It's amazing.
Ouray, Colorado stands out.
In the summertime, you can't walk down the street without walking in front of somebody taking pictures and stuff.
This place is too beautiful not to share.
Whichever way you look at this town, it's absolutely gorgeous and fully Instagrammable.
Yeah, we just all kind of play in the mountains here.
The beauty was only part of what brought Kenty Larson and her family back to her childhood home.
Leaving and coming back, you really understand how unique this place is.
Kenty, her husband and kids live in the house where she grew up with her mom and dad.
That one looks really good.
3 generations around the same table. And Dexter.
He is extremely goofy. He's extremely sweet. He's a little mischievous, a lot mischievous.
Dexter is a quick learner.
He loves attention.
Just look at that face.
The most famous dog ever.
And in a town surrounded by beautiful mountains,
Stay.
he's got to do something to stand out.
Okay, let's go downstairs.
Dexter might actually be the most Instagrammable thing here.
Yeah, Instastar.
Okay, let's go.
It's pretty funny. They just like a couple walking down the street almost. He's the absolute best and such a quirky dog.
This is how Dexter walks, well, runs, everywhere.
It's a lot of running, and I have to slow him down.
Kenty and Dexter do have to slow down to answer the obvious question.
Why does that dog look like a human?
Because he only has 2 legs that really work well.
Why?
Because he was in an accident.
It can be tough to talk about.
Right by the blue sign. I get choked up. I can hardly say that.
Back in 2016, about a year into his little life, Dexter was hit by a truck.
We didn't think he'd make it. His front legs got caught underneath the wheel.
Kenty and her family had already put down 2 dogs in 2 years.
I couldn't put another dog down without giving him a chance.
After surgeries and a whole lot of rehab, Dexter started to adapt.
I know humans can do it, but to see an animal adapt to, obstacles and things that, they weren't born that way.
And of course, it hit the internet. This video shot by someone from out of town.
Morning walk. No one around.
It turned Dexter into a pandemic star.
No, he cracks me up. I just can't believe that he cracks up all of these other people as well.
Now everyone wants a piece.
Louis Anderson came to me. He's a big comedian. Do you know Louis Anderson? We just have talked back and forth, and he wanted to do a voice of Dexter and asked if that was okay.
We gotta get there. They're waiting for us. They're holding the bus for us.
The sudden fame gave Dexter's mom something to do when the pandemic stole her job.
Got me up in the morning. The film and the conversations online got me moving again. You can. You want to sit? You want a treat?
With Dexter, there's plenty to talk about now.
Oh gosh, that's a huge piece of meat. Oh, bring it down? Yeah. That's good. That's good. Here you go, bud. Say thank you. This is Dexter. Come on. We saw a dog just kind of walking with its owner, and I can remember one of my kids saying, "That dog looks weird. What's wrong with it?" Because this is now our normal.
A new normal.
Let's go, let's go.
Where have we heard that before?
Let's go. Literally, Dexter saved us during the pandemic, so it's really interesting that we saved him, but really in the end, he saved us. Okay.
There was a time when this was the spot to go on a date. Now, not so much.
Some ways of courting never go out of style, though. Alex Castillo has that story.
Great fun living close to a park. Talking to each other. It's very common up here at this time of year. Yeah, people want to hear the bugling. I mean, that's what it is around northern Colorado. Oh, have you gone up to hear the bugling? And usually most of us do. Oh, look at that bull. Look how proud he is.
I don't know if you can pick it up, but they're bugling pretty loud. It's pretty cool. Oliver, when we were on the side of the road here, he was pointing at them and making noises. Got this happening and the bugling, and it's just neat.
I don't know how to characterize it. Sounds like an elk to me.
Thanks for joining us here at Skate City, Arvada.
And for watching our ColoRAdo stories.
I'm Ann Herbst.
And I'm Katie Eastman.
See ya!
Hey, Katie, I'm almost at 10 laps.
Okay. We won't come in as hot. That doesn't. Okay. Not as hot.